what change means to me is that my last occupation, I was so engulfed and caught up in drugs, alcohol, pornography, and all this stuff. And I would party every week, and I would actually spend most of my time being out there in the world, not contributing positively, but contributing negatively in a way of breaking down myself and breaking down society. And it came to a point where I didn't recognize myself. I got diagnosed with depression. I fell into a miserable life. And I thought that this can't be all that life is about. Why am I feeling this way? And I started going back to where it all started. And it all started with me being a kid and me serving God. And when I grew away from that and I moved away from it, I actually changed for the worse, and I changed for the worse, and I changed for the worse. Because it says that once sin gives birth to more sins, it gives birth to death after time. So I started dying, I started feeling dead on the inside, and I didn't have any purpose or meaning for what I want to live for in this life. Up until the time that I realized that I need to let go of everything. So I resigned my job, I became unemployed, and I went into exile. I started focusing on me. I started focusing on my heart, my mind, and my soul. And when I focused that, I realized that, wow, I need to change. I need to change not only for myself, but I need to change to better myself for the society that we live in, because I'm not only here to be a part of the 90% of the world, but I'm here to be a part of the 10% that actually makes a difference in the world. So I had to change in order to do that. So me changing then became a great impact, and that is why I then chose the topic change, because it's the most important thing that we need to do, because the world is constantly changing, but are we constantly evolving with the world? When I wanted to find change, I couldn't find change anywhere. I needed to go back to God to find change. When I came back to God, He helped me change and He helped me better myself. So that is why I feel I needed this platform to speak to the youth, because we are so far gone that we don't even know if we're doing right or wrong anymore. We are so far gone that we don't even have any more ambition in the youth. We don't see the youth rising up or doing anything that we can say the youth is contributing with a massive impact. But all we can say is that the youth is out there partying, the youth is out there robbing, stealing, raping, breaking down the world instead of adding value to the world. And I thought to myself, I want to be the one that add value. I want to be the one that take the initiative to take the step forward. And I realized the only way I can change the world is by changing myself, to change everything around me. I then started doing a program that I call the Inside Out, where I focus on the inside, change the inside to change the outside. And when I started doing that, I started realizing that there is so much people in the world that is looking for guidance, that is looking for help. And now that I'm embarking on this journey, and now that I'm finding the wisdom tools and moving into this light, I actually realized that it's wrong for me then to keep this to myself, because I need to share it with the world so that everyone can grow and so that everyone can move into the direction that they're called for and what they are called to do. So now that we're focusing on this, all I can tell you is that I understand change, because I came from change. I was addicted to cocaine, to weed, to ecstasy pills. I was addicted to every form of drug. I was on tuck on buttons, everything. And for me being in that part of life, I didn't recognize myself, but I needed to change. And why did I need to change? Because we constantly live in a cycle of breaking ourselves down instead of building ourselves up. And once we change, we evolve into who we need to be.